Hello friends, this is Nifty Analysis for the day 16th of February 2022. So let us start the analysis with the larger picture. Okay, so we had mentioned that this fall has been our wave one. This is the first round of selling that has taken place, and we are still holding on this particular action from 16,400 mark till date as second wave or the upside that we are actually looking out for, where we are going to make new highs. This is what the understanding as of today. Okay, or we will say that as long as we don't break below 16,800. Now today we have just widened our downside target zone from 16,800 to that of a target zone wherein we do not close below 16,780. So we are just pushing that particular line from 16,800 to that of 16,780. So as long as we stay above 16,780, we need to consider that we are still in a super consolidation zone wherein the markets will move all the places and ultimately go and form a new top even before the next round of selling comes in the market into the market. Okay. Why we are saying so is because if you were to look at it, the recovery from 16,400 has been very fast. This has been perfectly trending on the upside. Thereafter, the market fell. That was also very fast. That was also perfectly trending downside. But post 27th of Jan 2022, the market started moving all over the place. Okay, so this action is what we are saying as a consolidation, and we will not be consuming a lot of days in the sideways action to break this particular smaller or a minor downside or the downside in the market. So probably like we would have taken in say approximately like the previous week, that is by 8th or 10th of February, which we should have actually taken this particular low, and we would have trended perfectly down if we were this considering that this particular downside is the next selling zone. But since we have started moving sideways, that gives an opportunity for us to look as if that we will continue on the upside and there is more upside coming up, probably a sideways action rather than a perfect trending upside. So we will be consuming lot of time moving up down, and that will take many stop losses, ultimately ending up nowhere, and we will be still holding on to somewhere around 17,500 levels for at least for next 2 months. So this is our understanding as of now, since it is moving sideways. Now let us come to the intraday action of Nifty. In Nifty, we were expecting Friday that Monday will be a gap down and we will start to hold this particular channel bottom, and from here the rally will come. This was our understanding for Monday, February 14th. Okay, but it so happened that on Monday we had a huge gap down. We were breaking this particular channel, and the first 15 minutes saw the top of that particular day. We were having this kind of pattern in the intraday analysis. We were thinking that there will be a break above this particular triangle, and we will touch base somewhere around the 17,150, and we will close somewhere around 17,150 to that of 17,180. That was our assumption for going long in Monday's action. But it so happened that there was a news flow regarding the war situation that is taking place between Russia and Ukraine. Suddenly, all of a sudden, like the global market started panicking, and there were huge selling that were taking place in that particular session of Monday afternoon, and our stop loss of 16,940 was taken out. in that particular selling, and after that another 100 points moved downside. So we didn't take a call at that point of time because it was already 2 o'clock. So post 2 we ideally don't take too much of action, so we left it out. So ideally, if we were to ask like a person who look at this particular chart, a gap down, heavy gap down, and it forms the opening top, becomes the high of the day, and that particular day closes almost at the bottom of that particular day, a solid bear market candle. We will expect that the next day there will be another round of selling. Usually a low will be taken off. That is what we expected even today, the opening of Tuesday. We were thinking that after gap up of 100 points, there will be immediate selling coming up to test the previous day's low. And by 10 o'clock, if this recovery has taken up correctly, we will go long. That was our initial analysis for that particular yesterday's trade, Tuesday's trade. It so happened that in Tuesday's trade, the bottom was just the close of the previous day. It didn't go and take off yesterday's low itself. That took by surprise by many bears, because bears were usually expecting like a day gap down, and by bottom of the day is the closing. So everyone will be expecting huge downside. But it so happened that we started moving up. The moment we took off the highest closing, that is 16,940, we gave a buy. That was the rationale. So if you were to look at these two candles for Tuesday, 15 minutes candle, okay, the highest closing is 19,420. Okay, so means a low was formed which was a higher low to that of the previous day low, and we are taking above the highest close of the first two candles, we are initiating a buy. That was our rationale here. So we started moving up. Our initial target was around 17,160, but we always had at the back of the mind that the moment it takes off the previous day high, that momentum usually takes up and close the previous day gap down. So we didn't inform you about the 17,160 at all. The moment the previous day high was taken off, we saw a quick selling. We asked intraday movers to move out, and we were having a 70% confirmation that we will move up and close or just go and touch 17,300. So we wanted the positional guys to hold, and it so happened that after the quick round of selling, again the market started moving very fast, and we met 17,300 very fast. So if you were to look at it again, we are most likely going and testing the mid band of this particular channel. So usually a strong market that is favorable for bears comes and touch this particular lower end of the channel, again that will reverse. Even if it is like move up, it will come down, give a profit booking zone, re-entry level, again it will go up, go and test the previous day's gap down beginning, again there will be a correction and re-entry. Nothing happened of that sort happened in Tuesday's trade. Everything was like very fast. Again it was triggered by news flow, counter news flow, positive news flow. So we started moving up. Now it is very interesting for the next 2 days to look out where this particular momentum is going to terminate. Will it going to terminate at the mid band, or it is going to go and hit the trend line resistance of the last previous two highs, that is somewhere around close to 17,550, somewhere at that point of time? Is that going to terminate here, or it is going all the way and go and touch the top of this particular trend line? Okay, why I'm saying is that we are not sure where this is going to terminate. The reason is we are not in a trending market. We are actually in a consolidation wherein anything and everything is acceptable. The price can decide where it wants to go. And that is the reason why we have been saying again and again that This consolidation is giving us a hint that probably we will be seeing at least 1 or 2 months of consolidation where the prices do not move very much, but both the bulls as well as the bears will be trapped very heavily. So we don't know like how this particular price line is going to take place. Now, what we can say right now is that with confirmation is that if this particular rally that has happened on Tuesday is going to terminate at the top of this particular, the previous two peaks. Okay, that is somewhere close to 17,520 to that of 17,550. If we are going to get that much and terminate here, then yes, we have the probability that we will go once again and try to break 16,780. And even if at that point of time, if we break 16,780, then we will resume the next round of selling. We still have that option left. So we need to look out for what kind of price action will take place at 17,520. That is one option. Another option is that if the upside is going to terminate here, that is probably by around say 17,410 or 17,420 is going to be the top. Then there are high chances that we will break below 16,782. There are high probabilities because we have been testing this particular low again and again, especially after this first round of selling. We have been testing it 1, 2, 3, and the next time if we are going to terminate from here and have a next round of selling, there definitely higher chances that we will take out the 16,780 and go down much faster, so that we will have a trend in place. Now it all depends on where this particular rally is going to terminate. So we will be watching it very closely and giving you updates as how this is happening. Since this is a non-confirmatory trend and moving in a consolidation phase, it's going to be little difficult. Be prepared to get in and get out of the market very fast. This is not going to be a positional trade of taking 800,000 points, 1,200 points at a one single stretch, one single trade. That we will get once the market start moving in a trending fashion. It is quite possible that we get 800 points, 1,000 points, 1,200 points. Everything is quite possible. But we need to be patient for that particular phase to come in the market. So it all depends on how we are going to terminate this particular rally, whether it's going to be just 40-50 points on Wednesday, or it's going all the way till 17,550, or it is going all the way to 17,660. These are the calls that we can take as and when the markets are live. So let it open for the day. We'll get back to you. Whatever be it, even the small things that we keep updating are because that you learn, especially like in Tuesday's trade, we were speaking about the high has been a breakout, and the next chances are 17,300 to fill the gap. I put it like a question mark, but the probability is very high in terms of the statement that we make. So let us see for the next 2 days how this is going to play out. I'm not covering Bank Nifty yet in this particular analysis. Let us try to take this consolidation with the Nifty. Let us complete this consolidation phase. Once we are very confident on the trending phase, then we will do Bank Nifty analysis. The reason is very simple, that Bank Nifty is a sectoral analysis. Okay, when it comes to Nifty, it's a broad based index. So let us try to write this particular thing first properly. And once the trend is confirmed, then we will take it up with the Bank Nifty and the other things. All said and done, we are expecting this consolidation to continue, and we will trade accordingly, get in and get out. So be very fast in taking trades. And if you are not confident enough in taking that trade, then just take it on the calls and the puts. ideally like ATM or the ITM calls and the puts. Yeah, this is it for the day. I'll stay connected with the group and keep you updated as things progress. Thank you for watching for today's analysis, and get back to you in the group live action. Thank you so much.